progesterone 7 to 8 days after that. So I'm going to get my progesterone, and then hopefully I'm hoping it's above a 10 since I upped my letrozole. Last time it was at like a 7.7, but I was at 5 milligrams of letrozole, and now I'm at 7.5. So I'm hoping for above a 10 for my progesterone today, and then pregnancy test in 2 days. So this is the last of our natural cycle, I believe, before we do our first IUI, hopefully in September. So fingers crossed. So I just went in and got my progesterone done, my lab done. It was super fast. It's always a little emotional going in and seeing all the women like waiting in the waiting room with like pregnant bellies and like babies, and it's just like, I should be happy for them, and I am happy for them, but at the same time it's just like, why can't that be me? And hopefully that will be me at some point here in the near future. But just thought I would share that rawness of everything, and just like taking time to like feel the feelings and be like, okay, yes, that sucks to see that, but moving on. So we'll see how the labs come back. So I got my progesterone lab back like 2 hours after I got it done. I got an email notification, so I opened it at work, and it's the highest it's ever been. So I am so excited for this month and this next month. I'm hoping it's what we need. So far my highest has been 8.8 about 10 months ago, and then it dropped down to like 2.3. Last month it was 7.7. And this month I just opened it and it's 12.5. The highest it's ever been. Granted, I did up my letrozole this month, but I'm super excited, and so I'm hoping that hoping I'm pregnant this month. I'll be able to take a pregnancy test. Today's 8 DPO, tomorrow's 9 DPO, so I'm gonna try and wait to day 10, but who am I kidding? Like, that never happens. I always test way too early and there's like no chance, but I like hype myself up and think it's gonna be positive. But I'm excited because even if it's not this month, like, it makes me excited for next month when we try the IUI, and hopefully still do like the 7.5 milligrams of letrozole to hopefully keep my progesterone elevated. So hopefully for success. So yay! 12.5. Oh my gosh. So, today is day 29 for me, which is 8 days post-ovulation. I'm sorry, no. Today's 9 days post-ovulation. I took a pregnancy test last night, which was too early. I should know every single time. It was negative. And then, I took one again this morning, and it was negative. But I'm not going to get down in the dumps about it because it could be too early to tell still. So I'm hoping for a positive in the next like 3 days, hopefully. Otherwise, we're going to move forward with the IUI next month in September and hopefully conceive a fall baby. Yeah, but I got myself a little treat this morning, one of those chai lattes, because it is fall. So yeah, and I deserve it because that negative was not fun to get. So yep, all right, I'll check back and hopefully have a positive in the next few days. Okay, so for the last clip, I think I was really excited about getting my progesterone back, and it was at a 12.5, which is the highest it's ever been for me. I was pregnant. However, I have not started my period, and I've been testing like a maniac all the different types of tests. I did the Amazon cheapie, and I also have done like the first response, the clear blue, and they've all been big fat negatives. And it's just really frustrating. Last night, I got my last big fat negative, and I just broke down in tears because I really felt like this month was the month. Even though next month we start our IUI next cycle. I'm just like feeling really defeated because like what if that doesn't work? And then I really just, I don't know. I have all sorts of feelings about it. I just haven't sorted through them yet. But for right now, yesterday was a really hard day for me. I was 14 DPO, got a negative pregnancy test, and today I'm 15 DPO. My period, we thought was supposed to come yesterday. It didn't, so that's why I was excited for the test. And my period still hasn't came this morning, so obviously I'm hoping I don't get my period, and I hope I'm still pregnant. But part of me is just like, well, I know I'm not pregnant, and so where's my period? Like, let's go. I'm ready for the next one. Like, yesterday I was super sad, but today, like, let's freaking go. Like, if I'm not pregnant, I want to get my period so I can move on. But I'm kind of in that limbo period where I still haven't got my period, and I'm testing negative, which is really, really defeating and like, ugh. So I will let you know what day I get my period. Today I'm like day 35, I think. And the latest I've gotten my period that I've tracked was day 36. So if I was pregnant, the early response test should have shown. So, anyways, on to the next cycle, I believe. Just waiting for my period. I also was pretty sure I had implantation bleeding this cycle. I was 9 DPO, so 9 days past ovulation, and I peed, and I went to wipe like normal, and there was 3 droplets of blood. And it freaked me out because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm starting my period so early. Like, what the heck? And I ovulated so late, so that was confusing. And then I was like, am I cut somewhere? And so I was like looking, and I didn't see anything. And so then I was like, I've literally never had this before. I mean, and it was like way too early to be my period. And so my husband and I just thought like, well, maybe that was implantation bleeding. So I don't know. And it kind of freaks me out a little bit knowing that it was probably not implantation bleeding, because I've never had that before. Like, it was legit 3 droplets of blood. It was the weirdest thing. I mean, I even like took a picture of it because it was so weird. I won't show that picture, but it was just like legit 3 droplets of blood on my